Hey everyone, Pastor P here. Hope everything is all right with you. Hope you're staying well. Following up with another video on the topic Mark of the Beast and the shots. Before I go into anything else, please subscribe. All right. freedoulostv. Hit the notification bell, thumbs up, leave a comment, and share it. All right, let's build this channel. Help me to build it. Um, I'm not too sure how you felt when you saw the title, "Mark of the Beast and the Shots," and it's coming from a person like me. Maybe you thought that I was going off the deep end, but I'm not. I'm staying in the middle. I'm staying right in the middle, and I don't plan to move from the middle. Right? I'm not to the right or to the left, right dead center in the middle here, and have conversations and talk about what is going on. And hopefully you can find some encouragement and some information here that will help you to navigate what we're dealing with. Last time I spoke about the fact that people are saying, Adventists are accusing Adventists, genuine Adventists, Bible believing Adventists, of the idea that they are saying that the shots are um, are the mark of the beast. And I said, no, genuine Adventists are not saying that. And I pointed out that a lot of people in the world are making this correlation and making this connection, and or they're seeing some things and they're reading or they've picked up some things on the internet about end time prophecy. Here Nostradamus and all these guys, and then the Bible is mixed into that. So people are becoming more sensitive towards biblical themes and biblical theology and all of these different things, right? But I think, we shouldn't be making that argument. If we hear one or two people say it, well, they can easily be corrected. If they don't want to listen, then they can just easily be dismissed. But no, Adventists, genuine Adventists are not saying that, right? Even friends have asked me that, and they know me. I mean, I'm not off balance, right? I don't believe I am. I think I'm level headed, and I speak my mind, but I assess and I look at what is going on, and I don't just ignore it. So in terms of following up, right? This is the part two. Uh, the whole idea here of free will comes to play. Freedom of choice, right? Or the freedom to choose. Um, it comes into play because the governments all around the world, they are taking that away. So that's one of the things I want to highlight in this video. Governments are taking that away all around the world. And, even though we're not dealing with the mark of the beast, we have to take into account your job loss, losing employment benefits, unemployment benefits, deduction in pay, all types of things. I mean, they're coming up with things that people didn't even think that they would be able to do. But these governments are becoming creative in really pushing people into a corner in order to get them to do something. So and the reason why I'm highlighting this coercion and the coercion tactics and the threats and the just basically pushing people to the brink, is because I want to point out that God doesn't operate this way. Ladies and gentlemen, God does not operate. Show me in the Bible where God operates this way. It is not the Spirit of God leading here. When you are looking at families and just literally threaten them, look at places like Australia that has become a democratic society, a democratic country. And a lot of these democratic countries overnight have become undemocratic, tyrannical. And, we often make reference to certain countries that are communist countries or countries that are dictatorship led, right? But democratic countries have now taken this over. And to me, it is incredible. But the Bible talked to us about this, right? So that's one part of this that I wanted to highlight. And you have to make the connection also to what the Bible is saying. This may not be the mark of the beast, but it is beast-like. All right, it is one person said it's beast, Mark of the Beast Junior, right? And there's a part in here that talks about the forced nature of the power that will arise. A part of this power will be this forced aspect, right? So rich or poor, both small or great, rich or poor, free or slave, right? Granted, we're not into the slave system anymore, but NBA players, NFL players, NHL hockey players, right? You name it, it goes, and these people are millionaires. You have some of these players standing up and saying, no, I have a choice, I make a decision, and I have autonomy over my body. Now some people are saying, no, the government controls your body, it controls your children's body, and they can do anything they want. Yeah, some people are cheering that on and saying, yeah, they should do whatever they want. And God does not operate that way. God could have destroyed Lucifer, but he didn't. He allowed him to continue and allow this thing to play out where he's accusing God of being a tyrant, right? When Adam and Eve fell, God could have destroyed them. God gave them a choice, right? Touch the tree, you die. If you just leave the tree alone, then you're good. Genesis chapter 3, but they touched it. God came looking for them in the cool of the day, and he didn't destroy them. He gave them an opportunity, gave them a chance. When Cain killed Abel, once again, God could have destroyed Cain, but he didn't, right? The Bible said he put a mark on Cain. Jesus Christ, could have thrown Peter away when Peter made the choice to deny Christ, right? But he's constantly in conversations with his disciples all the years Jesus Christ was on earth. And the Bible talks about in Isaiah chapter 1, come, let us reason together. All right, that's what God says. Come, let's reason together. Regardless of your sins, right? Though your sin be as scarlet, they will be as wool. That's the kind of God that we serve. He's a God of choice. He's a God of free will. He could have made us robots, but he did not. Tyranny, oppression, coercion, force, that is of the devil, not of God. We cannot find that in the Bible. If you claim God is okay with what is happening, then you are misrepresenting God and you're misrepresenting the Bible. God does not deal with tyranny or force. The other thing in terms of this whole situation that we're dealing with here, people have often asked, what will happen? How is it possible for this Sunday law thing to come in and all that sort of stuff? First of all, we're looking for the suddenness of a Sunday law. A lot of us are looking forward to a Sunday law, not understanding that things have to be put in place in order for us to reach that point. We're just looking for churches to be shut down, shop is locked, and you can't go there anymore, and you can't buy or sell. No, they have to put things in place in preparation for that time. It's quite possible that we're looking at the early stages of that with this pandemic, but I'm not saying it is, right? But it is quite possible things have to be put in place. Centralization of your information so you can just be turned on or off because, you're just in one place now as opposed to in different areas, right? So, this suddenness that we're looking for, we need to realize that, evil is progressive and these governments are progressive. They started their plans in terms of where we are right now from years ago, and they've been projecting about the breakout of this and the breakout of that and what would be put in place. You got to give them props for being organized, and Christians, we need to be organized and we need to plan like these evil people in this world. Okay, so that suddenness we need to take out of our mind. It's going to be progressive, and we might be looking at the early stages. Another point here to make: the coordination that is involved with this thing. Some people are saying, well, if we're the mark of the beast when that time comes, some people are asking, how is it possible for us to have all these countries who don't agree with each other and they disagree to work together under one power, one world government, and all these different things, right? Well, guess what? We now see it. This pandemic is showing us, giving us the blueprint, opening up our eyes and showing us that it is possible. Canada is working with the United States. United States is working with England. England is working with Australia, and so on. Europe is working with North America, is working with Africa. Scientists are coming together, coordinating and saying, yes, these are the things, restrictions that you must put in place. You know, they can't go to a mall. All of them are saying it. You can't go to a restaurant without the shot pass. You can't go into a gym. You can't go to a sporting event without the shot pass, right? The coordination of these governments, which the Bible talks about, we're seeing the blueprint here. We're seeing the early stages of a coordination in our world with these governments that are supposedly supposed to be disagreeing with each other, or they have all types of arguments about immigration, economy, and military, and all these different things. No, we see the coordination, and we know that now that it is very possible. So that's where my mindset is, right? In terms of this whole mark of the beast thing, and and how we should look at where we are and what is going on, right? But I just want to encourage some individuals out there to say, just hold on to your God and hold on to your faith. Yes, you have made the decision not to go the way of the shot. And some people are cheering on the government to say, well, persecute them, and Christians included, Adventists included. You know, you see enough on social media, the social media presence, the big tech presence to clamp down on what you say, right? And that's why I have to be careful in terms of some of the things that I'm saying on here. Not to use certain terms or call certain names, because it can be reported and people will be classified as something else, right? But yeah, so just wanted to share those thoughts and share these things with you once again. Just leave your comments, drop a like, subscribe, share it, right? And whatever is on your mind, just let me know, and let's talk about it. All right. Take care of yourself until next time. Hope this video wasn't too long for you. All right. Remember this: only what you do for Christ will last.